Let's go ahead and begin with a tragic end to that search for 5 men inside a missing sub in the North Atlantic. All of them are now presumed dead after the Coast Guard discovered a debris field on the ocean floor near the place where the vessel descended toward the wreckage of the Titanic. NBC Bay Area's Ian Cull joins us now with the latest on the incident and the men whose lives were lost, Ian.
Yeah, and Audrey, after days of searching and holding on to hope, officials confirming today the worst. What so many had feared since the sub disappeared less than 2 hours after their expedition began on Sunday. A debris field was found this morning 1,600 feet from the ruins of the Titanic, about 900 miles east of Cape Cod. The Coast Guard found 5 major pieces of debris and say they believe the sub likely imploded from the immense pressure of the deep ocean. Analysts say the debris is consistent with the sub's tail cone and sections of the pressure chamber where the crew of 5 would have been sitting. The aircraft and ships that have been a part of the search are now expected to clear that area, while the underwater search vehicles will continue to hunt for evidence along the ocean's floor.
The debris is consistent with a catastrophic implosion of the vessel. And so we'll continue to work and continue to search the area.
So we know, Ian, as you said, 5 people were on board. What else are we learning about them today?
Yeah, 5 men. 2 of them have Bay Area ties. They are Shahzada Dawood and his 19-year-old son, Suleiman, British billionaire Hamish Harding, French diver Paul Henry Nargilé, and Stockton Rush, who was a Cal graduate and the CEO of Ocean Gate Expeditions, the company that owns the sub. For the past 3 years, Shahzada Dawood has been on the board of the SETI Institute based in Mountain View. The institute is dedicated to identifying life across the universe. Its CEO issued a statement today saying, in part, Shahzada was passionately curious and an enthusiastic supporter of the SETI Institute and our mission, being directly involved in philanthropic programs in education, research, and in public outreach. They are sending their condolences to the family.
For sure. I know we did speak with a man about him actually being on that exact sub just last year, right?
Yeah, you first heard him on our news at 11 o'clock last night, but we followed up with him today after the debris field was found. Mike Reese is a writer and producer on The Simpsons. He was in that same exact vessel last year as he explored the 100-year-old sunken Titanic. He remembers having to sign a long waiver and knew the risks. For his 10-hour voyage, Reese says that he felt safe and never felt the pressure change as they dove 2.5 miles to the seafloor. He was holding on to hope this week, but admits he was expecting the worst. Reese says he was good friends with Stockton Rush.
And it was one of the most charismatic, bigger-than-life people I've ever met in my life. He went out doing what he loved. It's a cliche, but that was a cliche coined for instances like this.
So now the search will continue to understand what went wrong, pinpoint when it happened. Late today, we're also learning that the Navy analyzed acoustic data from this week and says a sound was heard when they lost communication with the main ship that was consistent with an implosion or explosion, but it was not definitive, so the search continued. All
right. Ian, thank you for that update. Appreciate it. I want to go ahead and put into perspective just how deep this sub wreckage was found. So take a look here. So a scuba diver can go, the lowest it can go is 350 below sea level, although most divers only go about half that far. And then take a look at this right here. The newest U.S. Navy submarines can only go about 1,600 feet below sea level. Blue whales can go a little further. Obviously nothing compared to how deep the Titanic wreckage is. You see right there, it's at 12,500 feet. That's where the Ocean Gate sub was headed. A wreckage from the sub, as you mentioned, Ian, was found about 1,600 feet from the Atlantic.